From a futuristic house that was pulled right out of a science fiction movie to a mansion that resembles a state-of-the-art football stadium, join me today as I take you on a tour through some of the most jaw-dropping, eccentric mansions from around the world. Number 10. The Royals of Haifa District, $255 million. Well, what does $250 million get you in the poshest neighborhood in Israel? Well, look no further than this unique palatial-style property in Israel's ultra-luxurious Haifa district. This mansion is so elegant and lavish it rivals any villa along the French Riviera, or perhaps even a royal-esque mansion in the heart of London's Chelsea. The mansion boasts 5 executive bedrooms that truly live up to the definition of fine living. Let's begin with its palatial exterior, shall we? It boasts a golden hue that yells seamlessly with Israel's expensive desert. And once you stroll past its executive doors, you'll be met by a royal Baroque interior finish adorned with natural marble and onyx mosaics. There are also extensive monumental columns and gold moldings finished off with 14-karat gold. And then there are 2 fountains in golden structures to add to this executive ensemble. Finally, a luxurious indoor pool boosts the mansion's exquisite ambiance to unimaginable levels. Number 9. Royal Mansion in Theole-sur-Mer, $42 million. In the heart of the exquisite Theole-sur-Mer resort lies this lavish 13-bedroom mansion that flaunts extraordinary architecture. Of course, you'll be blown away by the breathtaking panoramic sea views as you take a cool dive in the villa's indoor swimming pool. This executive property borrows its daring design of flowing lines and rounded forms from the famous French housing bubble of the 1960s, passionately referred to as the Maison Boule. Although the mansion is not as uber-popular as its cousin, the Palais Boule, it does have an idiosyncratic finish to its architecture. For one, it boasts round windows, cave-like ceilings, open floor plans, and a series of curved arches and niches. And then there's the added penetration of light that makes the mansion an ever-shining presence. As one of the rare bubble houses in the world, this unique mansion truly gives its mystery owner that rare feeling of peace and tranquility in an otherwise chaotic world. Add this to a breathtaking landscape of the Estoril Mountains yonder, one might even refer to this property as their very own slice of heaven on earth. Number 8. Bahia de Marbella Mansion, $8.375 million. If there's one Shangri-La destination that the rich adore splurging their millions on to buy real estate, then look no further than Spain's exotic Marbella resort, particularly the Villa Bahia de Marbella. This architectural sci-fi-looking marvel consists of 5 executive bedrooms sequestered in a desirable beachfront location just a stone's throw away from the uber-popular Playa Los Monteros. Since only 2 years have passed since the villa's completion, this relatively new and desirable villa features a double-height hallway and a spectacular spiral staircase. In touch with modern times, the interior decor is inspired by the daring Pedro Peña, a contemporary design firm that adds a touch of eccentricity to this 665-square-meter mansion. Yes, you'll be met by expansive floor-to-ceiling windows and bright and airy open-plan living, not to mention an impeccable sense of order and organization throughout the mansion. Move on upstairs and you'll discover elegant guest rooms that flaunt panoramic views of the Mediterranean paradise below. Who knows? For the master bedroom, it boasts a spacious terrace flaunting enviable sunset views. As you head on to the basement, you'll locate a billiards table, a treatment room, a sauna, and a cocktail bar. Outside, you'll be greeted by more than 1,000 square meters of spectacular lawns and gardens where you can enjoy the sweet Mediterranean weather, especially during the summer. There's even a lovely swimming pool for you to go and have a dip and relax. However, if you still opt for adventure outside the villa, then you're only a mere 5 minutes away from the Marbella and Golf Rio Real Village. Number 7. Hidden Island Road, New Zealand, $130 million. It's no secret that some of the most admirable mansions and villas in New Zealand are located at Jack's Point, Otago, along the Hidden Island Road. And the creme de la creme of these mansions is this villa right here. Boasting a price tag northward of $130 million, this commanding setting offers enviable views of spellbinding sunsets and sunrises coupled with astonishing sceneries of a lake and mountainside. I mean, what more can you ask for when you draw out the curtains every morning? As for design, the house's enviable interior was imagined by Mason and Wales, award-winning architects in New Zealand. As for the exterior's construction, that was spearheaded by Triple Star, one of the best companies in design and construction in Oceania. One thing I personally love about this home is that it complements the topography of the landscape by adding elevated vistas to its architecture. To do this, the designers constructed two distinct buildings that are linked by a translucent entry gallery, enabling the house to melt seamlessly into the landscape. Privacy has never been as actualized as with this mansion right here. Number 6. Contemporary villa in Palma de Mallorca, $70.2 million. While bubble houses are the talk of the town in France, nothing beats the excitement of having your very own impressive Sun Vida villa in Spain, the hottest housing craze along Spain's exotic coastline right now. And look no further than Palma de Mallorca, where these houses are most pronounced. This villa right here is one of the major attractions in the prestigious residential area of Sun Vida, boasting beautiful views of greenery, mountains, and of course, the spectacular Bay of Palma. But all this does not come cheap. With its heart-melting views and luxury golf courses in close proximity, purchasing this exotic villa will cost you upwards of $70 million. The appeal of this villa is tied inextricably to the upbeat representation of boat sails floating above the ground floor. The villa stretches a magnificent length to provide a desirable open space interior. It boasts transparent glass walls that originate from the ground floor, extending into the living room and then into the garden, providing the villa with ample entertainment space during the summer. A unique terrace also comes into play, providing a sort of limitless spacing that's permeated by the green hue of the surrounding landscape. And to finish it off, you'll definitely fall in love with the spellbinding sunsets that come as an added plus with this magnificent home. Number 5. Avenue Road Mansion, $99 million. Situated along St. John's Wood Avenue Road is a classic example of English privilege at its finest. The mansion's contemporary style provides a sort of unique take on a wealthy English country lifestyle right in the heart of London. And that's saying something because it's located just 2 miles north of Mayfair and Regent's Park, one of the most expensive real estate locations in the world. Some of its magnificent Belle Epoque features include a grandiose double-height entrance hall, magnificent stone staircases that seem to whisk you back in time every time you use them, and a breathtaking floor-to-ceiling chandelier that boasts the magnificence of Victorian ingenuity. Nevertheless, this does not mean that the house has neglected more modern amenities that'll keep it in line with the 21st century. Inside, you'll discover a spacious indoor pool, a luxury bar and movie theater, and to top it all off, a landscaped garden and a sunken courtyard. Number 4. Regal Estate Compound in Bel Air, $49.9 million. Oh, nothing spells luxury living like flaunting a majestic mansion in the heart of Bel Air. This spectacular mansion is located in the infamous area for eccentric parties, I might add, of Eastgate Bel Air, or popularly known as Old Bel Air. In fact, the mansion has been bought by some of the most eccentric names in Hollywood, including Salma Hayek, Elizabeth Taylor, Alfred Hitchcock, and even Elvis Presley. What makes this mansion stand out is its impressive pre-World War II design during the height of the golden age of Hollywood. It flaunts an old style of wealth and sophistication that was a common sign of Hollywood opulence at the time. Sequestered behind large private gates, the property resembles a rather idiosyncratic resort oasis with ample acreage of trees and flora that exceed the expectations of any luxury florist in Los Angeles. Add this to its high windows, breathtaking staircases, and magnificent exterior hue, and you can see just why there's an unrivaled degree of grandeur here. Number 3. Mar de Amor, Malibu, California, $115 million. A mind-blowing 12 executive bedrooms and 14 bathrooms make up the living space of this royal mansion located on 2.5 acres of prime oceanfront property in Malibu. One of the most striking features of this two-story piece of construction marvel is the daring 18-foot crystal chandelier centered right at the heart of the mansion's stairway. Milky white walls are the order of the day as you saunter past the entrance on Bianco Carolina white marble floors. You'll also come across seemingly endless floor-to-ceiling windows which showcase the infinity pool that melts seamlessly into the ocean. Oh, and how can I forget the audacious landscape garden that complements the lovely flora along the coastline. But aside from breathtaking views, the Mar de Amor also features modern amenities to provide maximum comfort. These include a theater with Dolby sound and an amazing chef's kitchen. It's endowed with a nano-glass island, and it also has an impressive 8-car garage. Number 2. Theoul-sur-Mer, Provence-Alpes Côte d'Azur, $108 million. When world-renowned architect Jean Nouvel feels super inspired, that's when we are graced with such a lavish mansion that redefines the attitude towards modern luxury. This beautiful palatial abode along the French Riviera breathes life and exuberance in arguably the most expensive strip of prime real estate in the world. It consists of 4 separate villas that touch on 4 distinct design themes that are the muse of Nouvel's creations: the water, light reflection, lights, and inside garden. But unmistakably, the property's piece de resistance has to be the oval swimming pool that sits atop the mansion with a 240-degree sea view. This is a unique feature that has rarely been reimagined anywhere else in the world, and from an aerial view, you might even be fooled into thinking you are looking right at a football stadium. Add this to the landscaped block designed by international designer Jean Mousse, then you have an undeniable slice of prime paradise right here on Earth. Number 1. The Manor in Beverly Hills, $165 million. Admittedly, there are a lot of lovely homes in Beverly Hills, but everyone in Hollywood knows unequivocally that the Manor is the most magnificent real estate property in the area. This spellbinding Los Angeles pad was constructed in 1991 for TV mogul Aaron Spelling in the fascinating and posh Holmby Hills neighborhood. Nevertheless, it hit the market once more, and was recently snapped up by Petra Ecclestone, the daughter of Formula One billionaire Bernie Ecclestone, and was acquired for a mind-blowing $165 million. It's also one of the largest homes in Beverly Hills, flaunting an astonishing 14 executive bedrooms, 27 bathrooms, a formal dining room that can host up to 22 guests, a tasting room, a movie theater, a wine cellar, and of course a magnificent place like this can never miss a library. But out of all these mansions on this list, I just don't know if I can decide which one I like the most. What do you think? Which one of these eccentric mansions takes the crown as the boldest and most daring? And which one would you like to live in? Let me know in the comments down below now.